Here we go. Hello, friends. What's going on? It's another Thursday night. Starting a little early because we can. Welcome to MMORPG 201. We are Pantheon Plus. My name is Therek, and we are playing some Everquest 2 as we have been for the last few weeks. Got my group of friends here tonight. We're going to do some Klak'Anon action tonight, and yeah, rocking the tank top. It's hot where Desryn is. Give him a break. He's allowed to dress
Yeah.
how he sees fit. So yeah, we are going to be doing some Klak'Anon stuff, and there's an instance in there called the Court of Innovation that we are going to be starting with and go from there. So let's do some introductions. My name is Therek, like I said, and I'm playing an Elven Ranger. I am level 44 right now. I think I'm the lowbie in the group, so I'll be waiting, expecting some carrying action. And previously aforementioned, Desryn on the Giant Shiny Knight. What's going on, Des?
Hey, this is gonna be really interesting. This is the first non-base game dungeon we're doing.
Yeah, that's right. So we're moving.
Thanks, Finn.
We're moving up. A little rock shower from Vindini. Speaking of whom, hi Vindini. How's it going?
It's going great. 45 Warden here, ready to rip. Just excited to play.
Yeah, good to see you back on your real healing class, not that necro you played last week. And and as well, Crowsinger, looking good in the nice shiny armor with the cloak of leaves. How's it going, Crow?
I'm okay. I'm very ready to be a, nature bard in this weird gnome place.
Non-naturey dungeon. Yeah,
We need some nature.
need some nature in there. And on the gnome, we've got ManofRohan, looking sharp. How's it going? What are you playing?
Good. I'm an illusionist, so enchanter, and I'm gonna feel right at home with all these clicky clocks and sprocks.
These are your people. We expect you to translate for us when we get in there. And last but not least is, of course, Fate on the on the frog lock, playing the smart Alec frog lock, if you will. What's up, Fate?
As in life, as so in game. I don't know.
What class are you playing? I can't remember.
Swashbuckler,
Yes, swashbuckler.
stabby, slashy, pirate rogue.
Yeah, all the things, all rolled into one little froggy ball.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys ready to head in? Let's roll.
Ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
To Klak'Anon we go.
I do have a little bit of lore whenever you want me to
Ooh, okay. Well,
read that.
Nice.
let's save that for when we're ensconced in gnomes.
Okay.
I know I said I'll feel at home, but I've actually never done this dungeon, so
Yeah, neither have I, and I
I'm
don't
excited.
think
No.
Desryn is our most experienced EQ2er here. I think he's also not familiar with this one.
Yeah, I think I only did this one a few times. I'm pretty sure I've actually done the raid more than I've done the instance we're going for. So
Okay. Well,
see how this goes. Also of note, we mentioned it before the stream, but this is definitely going to be the highest dungeon we're doing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we're starting at stuff that's our level, and we're going to be going up into the 50s. So it should be probably our biggest challenge yet. I'm excited.
Yeah, get those buffs, get those clickies ready. We're gonna need
Oh
'em.
yeah,
Yeah,
Everybody got food
everybody's
and drink?
buffed up.
you should be from me.
I'm buffed. Yep.
My buffs are, as usual, already there.
Always
Yeah,
always
I
on
just
it.
feel-
I am always
Love it.
singing.
So I know we have quest icons here for that repeatable quest we got out front, but
Nobody
are you
cares.
guys cool? Just yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Repeatable quests are not a thing. I'm not a fan of repeatable quests.
yeah.
It's only repeatable if you do it again. It's not repeatable the
Oh,
first time.
okay. So these guys are actually aggro. So there is a little solo named over there. I'll probably
Yeah.
pull him.
Dread Screw the Scrapper.
Yeah.
Get that guy.
What are you saying?
Dread
Watch our
Screw.
language here. I heard it totally wrong. You're like, screw the scrapper. I'm like, what?
Screw this guy.
He's about to get screwed.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, how many like technology puns can we make in this dungeon?
Oh man, so
Oh,
many.
good.
It'll
many.
be tried.
I invite chat to participate.
I don't know. I'm a little rusty.
That's a good one.
Here we
Starting
go.
strong, starting strong.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh! Speaking of
first
starting
drop.
strong,
Yeah, that's a nice necklace. That's better than what I'm using.
Gonna need on that.
Me too.
one unfortunate thing is we're probably gonna get a lot of level 50 loot here. I'm guessing, with how like the
Oh.
loot's been redone, but
Yeah.
Oops.
we can hold on to it for when we get there.
Oh.
All right, Vin, how are you feeling?
Amazing. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like one at a time is not enough. Do you guys want to just come on up to me?
Sure.
Sure.
Shiny.
I can fling my musical notes of death from back here.
Oh, that is quite the pull.
And you are quite the swashbuckler.
Buckle those swashes.
It's what I do.
This is a very busy little zone here. I feel like there's a lot of little things.
Yeah. This is also an open world zone. I don't know if we mentioned that. So this is like the public dungeon part.
Right. Let's see who's in the zone. Is there anybody here other
Yeah,
than
I was
us?
about to...
I doubt there's anybody here other
We're
than
the
us.
only people.
It's our zone now, as far as I'm concerned.
That's right.
That's the beauty of these, like, you know, older games that are not as populated. Basically, open world is your world. It's the best of both worlds.
Oh my gosh, Mr. C brings up a good point.
What do you say? The language of the clockwork is TikTok. Don't have to say anymore.
It actually is. Look at your
Oh
chat.
my gosh. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Tick dash
no.
talk. I mean, that's not copyright, so we're okay.
Well, this was way before TikTok. So.
Yeah.
Was that about right, Vin? Or was too much?
That was perfect.
Okay, thanks. Remember, follow up to me again.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh. Sorry, Vin. Your thing proc.
So many little gnomes, little robots, I should say. Hey, Gulo Gulo.
Gnome bots.
Gnome bots.
I'm surprised I've only gotten 3 oil samples. We've killed a lot of things that have oil in them.
I don't know. Maybe they're not very well oiled at this point. It's been a while, right? Since Klak'Anon was
Been a while since
occupied.
maintenance.
Yeah. Although I'm sure Fate will speak to that.
The story of why they aren't oiled up.
EQ2 tried to warn us about TikTok.
Oh man, do I hate seeing no XP for this kill. Ooh,
I
I
do
hate
too.
it.
Wait,
It's tough.
no
I
XP
know.
for this kill?
That's because he's got it locked.
I could have turned off.
We're locked.
Oh,
I'm not
right,
locked.
right.
I'm still getting XP because I'm only 44. Mwahaha.
Weird flex, but
Okay.
okay.
I gotta. That's all I got, man.
And hey, Gulo Gulo, I should have. I just like skipped you for Mr. C's comment. Sorry.
It's like, hey, I'm waving.
Checking in.
I even have my chat like blown up to like 700% size so I can actually read it today. All right, here we go.
Ooh, Klak'Anon Central. We have found the central hub.
Yes, we have.
Well, that's so cool.
Interference of work not allowed.
Not to be sacrilegious or anything, but this looks like in WoW, in Storm, blah, 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 underneath.
Not to be sacrilegious or anything.
Yeah, I don't want
That's a great
anyone
opener, ManofRohan.
to
Are
get
you-
mad at me.
Are you saying WoW copied EQ2?
No. EQ2 definitely copied WoW. With like
Yeah.
mechanics and stuff. Yeah, EQ2.
That
jumped the
is
shark.
sacrilegious.
You're gonna start fights in chat there, ManofRohan.
Yeah. Well, you can't fight against facts. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about looks, though, I mean, like this
Not
was
looks.
modeled
Yeah.
pretty heavily after Aknon AQ1.
Yep. No, I mean the like mechanics and stuff is what I.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All the quality of life they say. It's debatable.
Like the mechanics that have to work on all these little machines, or what kind of mechanics?
Different mechanics.
Oh,
You copied us.
I don't know. EQ2 had a surprising amount of those QOL features at
The
launch.
right ones, though. The right ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because at launch there were still corpse runs, and there were still,
Yeah.
you know, so not that I
Although-
love corpse runs, but
EQ2 definitely had its share of blunders. Like group XP loss.
Group debt. Yeah, group debt. Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember.
They got rid of that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly. I mean, it took like a year and a half. Right?
I don't remember.
I don't
trying
know.
to
There were a
remember.
lot of
I don't
changes.
think so.
Because
Mhm.
I started late in 2005 and it was still there.
Yeah, they did. They had a lot of changes that first year. Because I think they were trying. Oh, I hit 100. Yes, awesome. They're after me
Oh,
on the aggro meter.
I will say, I notice if that's a route you keep casting, that might be problematic just because
Okay. I'll stop doing that.
when they're rooted, they just aggro whoever's closest. So
I get extra than just the root. That's why I'm doing it, but I
okay.
can stop. Yeah. But there's a
Yeah.
bunch of other things you get with it. So
yeah, it's probably
Like
not a huge deal. It's
okay.
it's
yeah.
just if
Yeah,
you
it's like-
just keep in mind if you're standing next to something that's rooted, it's probably gonna.
Oh, a thingamajig. Need one of those.
I've got 20. But who cares? I want more.
Give me all,
Yes.
all the thingamajigs.
I want to be where the clockworks are.
Are we singing show tunes now?
I thought that's where ManofRohan was.
Yeah,
going.
that was from
Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. Yeah. I want to see him dancing. Just kidding. I'll stop.
Definitely not my favorite
It's all good.
song, but memorable.
Yeah. Although I sang it in full in the grocery store to embarrass my mom once,
I love
and she
it.
wasn't embarrassed, so fooled me. Joke's on me.
Hey, Sparrow.
Gosh.
Good evening from
Hey,
Under the Sea. I was
Sparrow.
thinking Under the Sea too. That's the only Little Mermaid song that I know.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da.
I think we actually played it in our high school band, if I remember correctly. That song.
Nice.
Oh man, I need to catch up with chat.
I'm trying. The WoW mention got people talking.
Yeah, I
told
see
you.
that.
I
I see
told
that.
you.
Everybody's
We got a
fired up.
boss behind us.
Yep, way to go, ManofRohan.
Yeah.
Got everybody fired up.
Bomb thrower. Yep, Heavy Metal Guardians after you. Bruticus is a name. What a name. Love it.
Bruticus.
That is a great name.
Heavy Metal Guardian's a cool name. I mean, that could be a band.
So when my
Oh,
kids were
yeah.
little, there was a show called Lazy Town.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a Swedish show, and or at least the maker was Swedish, and there was everyone was lazy, and so there's this superhero. His name is Spartacus, and so that's what I thought it was, Bruticus. And or not, was it Spartacus? Whatever. He was like helped everyone get out and exercise. It was whatever. But Sporticus, that's what it was. Not Spartacus.
There we go.
Sporting.
Level 45. Turning off XP.
Heavy metal breastplate. See, I
Oh.
want to wear that just for the sake of
Yeah.
the
Wearing
name.
the heavy metal breastplate.
It doesn't look half bad, honestly, but it's actually not as good as what I'm wearing. So, all right, I'm starting to remember how annoying all the like flying around, like the mobs that just kind of randomly add in here were. They're just everywhere.
though I became. Oh, Bodrath, why you're an owlbear? Thanks, Vindini.
Oh,
You are welcome. That's way better.
Actually, it is because then it's
I
just
don't
like
remember
Gumi.
this stuff all being. I mean, there's a lot of it, so you definitely wouldn't want to try to come through here solo. But most of this stuff is solo and not
Oh, we picked up somebody else. Oh,
heroic,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
which I don't remember. I remember it being mostly.
I remember it being heroic too. Keep in mind, there's a lot that they've like solo, like turned into solo, you know, over the
Yeah.
years. So
oh, something else that occurs to me. My pet casts a root all the time. Like that's his favorite
if
spell.
it's just unavoidable, it's whatever. I don't think it's the thing causing the issue we're talking about, but
Yeah.
something to keep in mind, especially if it's like an ad. If it gets rooted and it's far away, I could have aggro, but it's still going to attack whatever's next to it, and then it won't be able to move towards me, you know.
Yeah.
And also, just I don't actually know if I'm going the right way. This just feels right. So
Oh yeah,
It looks
that's
like
fine.
it according to the
Sure.
map.
Yeah, I think we're going the right way.
I've never been, so all of it's going to be fun for me.
Get to the central hub wheel. We're
So
talking
folks
about,
are talking to. Go ahead.
I was going to say we're talking about pop culture references. Before the stream started, we found 2 gnomes out in Steamfont that certain pop culture references, right? You guys, we found Jamie and
Yeah.
Adam, the crafting quest gnomes that are
oh yeah,
references
they're up
to
in-
Mythbusters.
Yep, they're up in Gnomeland Security.
Gnome Land Security.
yeah.
That was fun. I'm gonna call him up and tell him I saw him. You know, I know those guys. Just kidding, I don't.
I was gonna say Adam is like one of the coolest people in the world. Like he would probably be like, "That's awesome."
Yeah, he seems like it. Certainly. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
seems
sure. I'm
like
sure he is. Yeah, I can only go from.
I don't know him either. So
You never know. I thought that James Corden guy was supposed to be pretty nice, but apparently he's not.
oh. They definitely had their disagreements, from what I've heard.
Oh no, not Jamie. I mean James Corden,
Oh, okay.
the like.
Yeah, I know.
Late
I know
show
who you're
guy.
talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do remember watching MythBusters when I was younger. Had the hugest like show crush on Carrie Bryan.
Well, of
Not
course.
the only
Makes
one.
sense.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's not out of any
think that
uniqueness, but
Yeah, methinks that might be one of the reasons she was on the show. There are others, but that's certainly one of them.
oh yeah, that's true, Ben.
Thingamajig. I need that.
Make sure to study your items.
Is there anything
If
in
you do-
particular I need to study?
If you win these parts, the clockwork parts, so you could get your mastery.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
your bags and your chests had weight as well. You usually didn't want to have
Yeah.
chests on you, or at most you
Only,
only wanted
like-
like one or
Oh, yeah?
two, because
Yeah.
they were so much heavier than bags. And really,
Right.
the inventory difference wasn't all that much anyway. So
Yeah, I only if you had high strength, you know, you would
Mhm.
you would get the boxes because it didn't matter as much. But this seems right.
it looks like it.
Sure, why not?
Ooh,
This is where the Clockwork King was in Akron.
Oh,
These
cool.
little dust
Oh.
removers. They're
well, that's
tiny.
appropriate because that's where it looks like the zone in is. So,
Mhm.
In we go.
Oh, all right.
Court of Innovation.
Yeah.
I didn't see any quests out there, right?
No, I didn't see any either.
Oh, the sun must be out again because the guns are out. Oh yeah, Desryn.
Oh my god.
Which way's the beach? Oh, I'm dying.
It's about 3.5 hours west of
I'm
me.
dead. I died.
What?
Somebody used one of those feathers. I got attacked as soon as I zoned in.
Oh no.
Oh,
Attacked by
My
what?
tank wasn't there to protect me. I don't know what happened.
that's what you get for loading in too fast.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, this
It's
guy.
that superior Canadian internet.
Whoa,
These guys are very red.
56.
56. Yeah, what the heck? I thought it was 50.
What the?
Well,
we might have
thanks,
bitten
Dad.
off too much more than we can
This
chew.
might be
Oh,
a
yeah,
bust before you even start.
I was still recovering.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Let's all kind of die
I left.
and we'll
I
reset.
left.
Yeah,
Okay.
get the heck out of here. One mob wipe. That's
Huh.
that is so strange.
Hmm.
Maybe that's just the troll element.
It's like the guardian.
Like
Everything.
the first one, and then all the other ones are fine.
Everything after that.
Where are we going?
Just click out of the zone. Click on the.
Yeah, we're gonna try to recover and then we'll go back. I'll go back, or like I don't know. It'll bring us all in all at once.
He took you down super quick. I don't think you can stand up to that guy. He might be too much for us. Like that's just that entry guy.
No, I think if Vin was alive and maniful, I think we'd have a chance.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see here.
He's mostly red.
Yeah, most everything in here is going to be 56 and 57. So
Okay.
yeah, everything's going to be red, but not with how the game is balanced now. It's
It's doable, you think?
I think so. Like I said, I figured it would be a challenge.
We'll get rid of our res sickness and we'll
Right.
Jump back in.
Okay.
So Vin, I'm going to need you to load a little bit slower, okay?
I will try. I will phone the internet company right now. Could you throttle me back a little bit?
Just go try download something on Steam or something. You'll be okay.
Uninstall some of your RAM.
Oh my gosh.
Just pop it out. Just reach into your PC and pop it out.
I'm watching YouTube at the same time, if that helps.
Load up like 80 windows.
I always load super quick, but then just get stuck on loading UI resources for some reason. I don't know why, but all right, we ready?
Okay. I am buffing and I'm good.
Yep.
All right, I'm in.
Tortoise shell is on.
He's coming.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's a heavy hitter. Oh no.
Oh, ouch.
Oh yeah, Weeze too. Perfect.
I'm stunned.
I'll just be
so-
back here.
Yep. There we go. Me as well.
Hey, Drac.
Never fear, Drac is here. Almost got him.
Oh man.
I don't know about this, Des.
Oh man, that was tough.
Hey, we did it though.
That was brutal.
Holy moly.
That's like the guy at the very beginning.
Okay.
Well, remember Sky Shrine or whatever that was called when we had that epic times 2 and it wasn't wasn't the end. It was just kind of just set normal sitting there. So maybe that's true here too.
Might as well look around a little further.
I'm about to die, by the way.
Oh. No, stay
Okay,
here.
you're saying procced. Okay.
Yep. 2 seconds. So long, cruel world.
Down goes the night.
He's Des over here being dramatic again.
That was the boss.
This is
Living on borrowed
definitely. Here, let's try a few like polls, where we're not like kind of scrambling.
Okay.
Because I checked the wiki and everything in here should be 56 and 57. So, and that was 56. So
Alrighty.
Yeah. Also,
we might actually have to try, is what I'm saying.
I didn't come here to try. Nobody wants that.
Do or do not.
What is this
There is
challenge
no
you
track.
speak of? I'm
Back
in my
in the day.
MMO. I
What
don't
the
think
heck
so.
just happened?
They used to have challenge back in the day.
Crow, did you log out? Or
Oh,
did you...
she clicked on.
I
the-
right-clicked on something by accident. I didn't mean to.
It's all good. You can pop right back in. All right.
All right.
Excuse me.
Trying is more of a one-on-one thing. I think you mean dying is more of a one-on-one thing.
Ooh, shit. Only double up. We can do it.
Maybe
Well,
Mez,
there's
one?
2 of them.
Two of them. Two of them. It's
Oh, I
Hey.
didn't see the second.
double your
Welcome to the time we probably need Mez.
pleasure.
All right. I can actually only see one of them because I'm so little.
Yeah, there's. Oh wait, I see 3.
Yeah. Well, they're not, the ones that the one I'm targeting has one right next to it, and that's
And there's a
it's
walker.
linked.
There's a walker.
Texas
Oh, I see it
Ranger?
now.
Walker,
Goodness
Texas
gracious.
Ranger?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fight right here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need you to mez the one on the right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
The walker
No,
is
no,
coming.
no.
No,
not-
Walker's coming. I see
Yeah,
it. I
not
see it.
Wally's. I'm still waiting for revive sickness. So
Okay. Yep. We will wait uno momento.
Well,
Our
they're
tank doesn't kill themselves.
There are
Drat.
2 walkers.
it's part of his
Alright.
charm.
Colin.
Okay.
And go for the mez.
I did. He resisted. Okay, got him.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, he broke.
It only
right
lasts
away.
like a second, huh?
That's not good.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
This
He's
is, this is not
I
happening.
think your pet was on him. It's the problem.
Oh.
Doc,
Yeah, there
he
he goes.
got it.
I think
Ugh.
I think it's back out to Klak'Anon proper. We go.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yeah. My pet. Yeah. That's
Just
my
revive
fault.
and leave.
My pet was I had him on auto assist and then protect yourself.
Yeah.
Accidentally, I had not redone that.
It's all
Great.
good. We'll just
And-
wander around Clack.
Hmm.
My head is
It's
stuck
funny
in.
here.
That's funny. Oh. Oh, I see. Well,
Court of Innovation, you have bested us for now. We will come back at a later date.
We'll be back at 50
should
and
we
we'll
turn-
just absolutely demolish it.
Should we turn experience back on? Like,
Well, but we still want to do obelisk, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and I wouldn't want to do obelisk at 50. I think it'd be way too easy.
I would like to do something called obelisk. That sounds interesting.
The
obelisk
obelisk
of
of
lost
lost
souls.
souls.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, for now we'll just we'll go around Clack and
Clack
explore.
up.
I forgot about Poet's Palace. I don't think. I think Poet's Palace might be a little high for.
Yeah,
45
Poets is
as
too
well.
high right now.
Most
Yeah,
of the dungeons. We were talking about this the other day. Most of the dungeons Sneaking Sands is like 55 plus.
That's Desert of Flames, right?
Yep.
Poet's Palace, yeah.
What did I say? DOF?
No,
said
I
DOF,
didn't.
right?
I didn't hear you. I was just asking.
I'm just asking because I called it like Desert of Storms the other day because I
Oh,
got.
Yep. Well, like that sounds right. And then it took a second. It was like, oh wait, desert?
It's like Song of Storms from from
Desert of Storms
Zelda.
would be a pretty cool place.
It would.
So I
Wait.
wonder what level, because mine's Meldrath is like.
Can you-
Oh, it's in the
He's
floor.
in the floor. Great.
Oh, there he
the-
is.
Here he is. He
Busted out.
popped
Rooted,
down over
so I
here.
can't.
Oops.
Yeah, we're just taking it slow so that we can actually experience all the some of the content before we're just like already maxed, and skipping it all.
Mhm.
So sounds like we'll be here a while. So
Can we finally leave this room? I'm tired.
yep.
So it's a
Come on, Matt.
smaller instance, but mine's Meldrath across Steam Font is closer to our level.
Yeah, and I thought I had talked about that earlier, but it's kind of like a more minor. I don't know. This seemed like the more.
Yeah, it's a mine.
Oh my gosh. Like this seemed like
no,
the
minor,
more.
not minor.
I don't know how to put it. Like premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what's on tracking. What's going on in here? What do we got? Do we got any names?
Yeah, there is a lot of fun stuff in EOF.
I don't see any names. Clockwork Custodian.
Custodian.
Roman numerals that I'm not gonna.
He
Yeah.
was the guy standing over the instance.
Other than that, nothing.
I think that would be 65.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in EOF that's
Oh.
quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to.
Yeah. Pet's dead.
Oh yeah, little Andrath or Fandrath. I mean,
Fodrath.
Oh,
Fodrath, Fandrath.
Fandrath. Hey now. We're keeping it positive around here.
Now it's Alberdrath.
Yeah, it is. Come on, that looks way
Yeah.
better. It is striking fear into the hearts of our enemies.
I
Yeah.
I would
Maesters
totally
immune.
get an owlbear plushie, like an EQ2 owlbear plushie.
I told you guys a little while ago that I saw the D&D movie recently for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And that scene, if you haven't seen it with the owlbear, when it's pretty early in the movie,
Yep.
when they meet one of their companions, is awesome. It is so cool. My wife is like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Dude." She's like, she's not a gamer or a D&D person at all. I'm like, "That is an owlbear, and it's one of the coolest creatures you're ever going to see in any high fantasy setting."
And she's
How did
like,
you
"Oh
like
well."
the movie?
It was awesome. It lived up to everything I'd heard. Like, everybody said it was so
I
good. And they're
enjoyed it.
like, for
Yeah.
all the reasons they said it was good, exactly what it was. It was just, and my wife liked it too because it has big name stars in it, right? Like it's got Hugh Grant and, a couple other, like whoever else, I can't remember their names, but Chris Pine, right? She thinks Chris Pine is super hot. So she was okay with that. I'm like, well, he's Captain Kirk too. So this guy gets my vote of acceptance.
The crossover.
Yeah.
How many of the Easter eggs did you catch?
I was listening for the music from Neverwinter, and I must have missed it because I didn't hear it. But
Oh yeah,
I know
it was pretty brief.
yeah, I must have missed it. But I saw the party from the cartoon, from the Saturday morning cartoon. That's obvious to see, right? That was pretty cool. My wife again has no idea what that is. I'm like, oh man, this is the coolest thing. Yeah, so it was just good. It's just fun and good and funny and like well done. I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
to
Drek, that
see
was
it.
the thing about this one, right? Is that it was like actually like a movie set in the D&D world and not like a movie that was like kind of about D&D players.
Yeah,
Right?
all the references
Yeah.
to Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate and all the actual places in the
ad.
world. Oh, yeah, got an ad behind us.
Sorry, I was trying to read chat.
No problem. That's why you have a measure.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I hope
well,
they make more, not necessarily like a sequel
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
anything like that, but like just kind of more movies along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
like such a nicely contained adventure. Like it was very
Hmm.
D&D module-esque. I really liked that. They didn't try to do all this world building. There wasn't all this, excess seriousness stuff. It was just fun and good.
Okay, I'm just gonna run for a bit. Just try to like follow and not aggro extra stuff.
Give him a wide berth there.
One of my favorite scenes though was the dragon rolling around.
Yeah.
I just about died laughing. I was in the theater and I just couldn't hold it in.
The fat dragon.
Super fat dragon.
Yeah.
Just rolling around.
Hilarious.
And still how effective that darn dragon was.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
being super
Apparently, I apparently that's like a dragon in Sword Coast, like a known dragon. I can't remember the name of
Oh,
it now.
really?
But it got fat because the I think it was the gnomes that were living there kept like feeding it to like appease it, like so that they could do stuff in the area. And they were like, "Here, we'll feed you if you leave us alone." And they just kept feeding it until it got really fat.
That's funny. I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard that from someone who knows the lore a bit better than I do.
Yeah,
Just
Who was
lore of
the-
the Sword Coast in general?
Oh, who's the name of the? Not Jason. Like the guy he was waiting on to help. To help him, the bird guy, and he finally
Oh.
showed up at the end.
Yeah, it was Jason or something like that.
Yeah, but it was like a weirdish name, and I'm like, oh, it can't be that. My kids and my wife were like, no, it's that name. I'm like, no, and then sure enough, in the credits, I'm like, oh, you guys.
Oh,
It
I
was
don't know.
really. It was a funny part of the movie. Yeah, just because he was just so unaware. But anyway,
My wife.
you got to see the movie. Yeah.
She liked Bradley Cooper as like the halfling, the husband of the what's her face. Super funny.
Halfling had a thing for the bigger ladies.
Yeah, he's a little guy with a thing for the big.
Well, but so did she.
Yeah,
Or the
that's true.
opposite. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not generally a Michelle Rodriguez fan, but she was.
I'm not
she was
either.
pretty good in that, I thought. So.
Mm-hmm. I thought they were all pretty good. I liked all the characters.
They're talking
Even-
about the D&D movie, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
tiefling character was awesome. Like she was super cool. The tiefling druid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't think she was a well-known actress either. Like she was. I've never seen her in anything. At least I didn't recognize her.
No, I think. Oh, I see. Sob the Exterminator.
Sob
Or-
the Exterminator. Where is he?
Perfect.
Or-
He's in the next room, I think.
Or
Right?
SOB the
Wait.
Exterminator.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's in the next room.
Well.
You're going the right way.
He's an exterminator, so maybe.
Also, Clockwork Taskmaster.
Need mezzes.
Oh boy.
Geartooth.
Good job.
Come on, come on, come on.
I think we're good now.
I'm so glad you finally saw it though, Therek, because I know I've been talking it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because it was so fun. It was just so fun.
It was. I just threw it out on a whim too because I didn't think she would like it. But I'm like, hey, do you want to watch the D&D movie? Because we'd watched another movie the night before. And it was more like one of her types of movies. So I'm like, how about this? She's like, sure. Yes, finally.
I'm fully in belief that like maybe 70% of the enjoyment from media doesn't come from the genre, but just like how foundationally good it is.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
sounds
it's gotta
like
be a
the
good
D&D movie.
first, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta
Exactly.
be like just a good movie, like on its own, right?
This is true. Very true.
It's like if we want to bring up WoW again, the WoW movie was not a good movie.
No.
It was a fun watch because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
WoW, or it was about Warcraft, I should say, not WoW specifically, but Warcraft.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like as a movie, it wasn't really very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you there. I still wish they made a follow-up, but
Yeah, or a Warcraft 2 movie would have been pretty fun.
Well, I'm still a fan of The Darkness Rising, which is about D&D
Yes, yes, man of Rohan, a man of culture.
The what? What are you
I
talking about?
love Darkness Rising too.
Darkness Rising. I don't know what
It's
that
so
Yeah.
bad it's good.
Yeah, it's they have a couple of names, but it's like Dead Gentleman and something. But yeah, zombie something. Forget their name, but yeah, a Darkness Rising. It's a great movie.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you'd call it, like B tier, or like
Oh, for sure. Like it was.
but
it was
maybe
fun,
a step
like,
a step above like
Okay.
Hobby.
Yeah. Actually, their third movie, which was about a collectible card game, basically, like Magic, is what it essentially was. But they had a game created specifically for the movie. But it was it was much better. Like the production quality and everything. It's really good.
Hey, Churro dude. Welcome. Good to see you, my
Hey,
friend.
dude.
The dude has arrived. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, a good movie is just a good movie regardless of the genre. I've watched so many movies from different genres that I wouldn't normally watch, and you're just like, that's just good. Well done.
Oh, good. If I can't get adventure experience, at least I can get AA.
Yep, that's right. That's
It's all
right.
about the AA, my friend.
It really is.
Season 2 of oh my gosh, what's the name of that show? I just watched this first episode the other night. Foundation is on Apple TV. It's based on the book by Isaac Asimov, right? The old. It's
Is that a? Oh, this is a reference or something like that. It's a little battle bot.
BattleBot.
Oh, is it a BattleBot?
Oh,
reference?
it is. Do you remember that show? Oh my god, I used to watch that show.
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I loved BattleBots. Holy crap.
And this was like the one that always won, was this little like sweeper looking thing. Sob the Exterminator and a rust yard vermin.
Oh, there's some
Oh,
AoE.
we're fighting.
Yeah, how did you like it, Drac? Did you watch season 1, or are you just starting with season 2? Because you got to watch season 1 because it's
What show?
Foundation.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that
And
yet.
the reason I kind of got into it is because I read a synopsis somewhere before season 1. They said there's a planet called Terminus. That's like one of the main settings. Is the planet called Terminus. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
huh, that's interesting. Where have I heard that before?
That's based on the Isaac Asimov books, right?
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's kind of out there. You kind of gotta like. There's a lot of pretty. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just very out there.
Not yet, Sarah, but we haven't really got the same types of encounters. So
And there's no rotten coercers in this group. Just kidding, Essen. Oh, what is this?
oh, hey, I found a guy.
There's
Oh,
a-
there he is.
Is it the factory overseer? Oh, yep, there he is.
Yeah,
I also see a clockwork taskmaster gear tooth.
Ooh.
these ads are not looking very. Oh, this is probably a good time. So I'm gonna pull over here where I don't think those guys are gonna be flying.
Factory Overseer Clankbolt.
Clank bolt. This rides the fine line between what I think is just too silly, but hasn't yet crossed it.
Oh, that's an interesting line you've said.
I don't know.
Now, how silly is Nurs McGurge? That's what I want to know.
That's way past the line. Oh, Manifest. I don't know what that is, Sparrow. I'll have to check that out. I'm always up for a good new show. There's another show on Apple TV called Silo that just released season 1 recently, and it's also based on some novels that I wasn't familiar with, but I've watched all of season 1. I sort of binged it, and it's really, really good. It's kind of got a bit of a Fallout vibe going on with people in a vault, but it's a silo and some sort of post-apocalyptic stuff going on. Very cool.
Well, how are people feeling about the Fallout show that's coming out?
Wait, what?
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a Fallout show coming?
yeah.
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a show. I don't know if
Whoa.
it's I don't know who the production company is, but it might
Yeah.
be Amazon. So I don't.
It
I
was
don't
one
wanna
of the
say that.
streaming ones. I don't remember if it was Amazon
Yeah.
or Netflix.
Wait, did
Yeah.
that not drop a chest?
No, apparently not.
I don't think so. If it did, it went to the
Garbage.
bottom of the pile of this thing. It's inside
Yeah.
the geometry,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's sunk down. Where's Smaug when you need him?
That's...
Oh, there's a tunnel over there.
Yeah, I'm into a Fallout show if there is such a thing, man. That'd be
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Maybe I shouldn't be so much. I don't know, because if it's Amazon, I don't know.
yeah.
Don't let past history be a guide.
Yeah,
Just be excited regardless and go from there. That's my saying.
but I mean, it looks. I've seen some of the production stuff, and it's really faithful to the Red Rocket gas station
Oh, I
or
love
nuclear power station, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
As long as dog meat's in it, that's all I care.
Honestly, I feel like of any like universe where you could kind of just screw around a little bit and like it doesn't have to be exact with like lore, quote unquote. I think Fallout kind of fits. So like even if Amazon screwed it up, it wouldn't even be screwed up. It like, or at least that's I don't know how
I can agree with that. I mean, the lore, the story, and all the stuff that has happened in Fallout is obviously much less substantial than the Lord of the
it's
Rings.
more about the feeling, right? Like the feeling of the world.
Yeah.
I guess, and
the tone and the music and the desolation a little bit.
yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Jonathan
Sure.
Nolan is making it.
Yep.
Is
Yeah,
that Christopher
yeah.
Nolan's brother?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. It's Chris Nolan's brother, and actually, Jonathan Nolan made one of my other really liked shows of the early 2000s, and that was Person of Interest. So
Oh, interesting.
That was an interesting show.
yeah,
I think I've seen that. I don't remember. Sounds
we're
familiar.
watching through that with
It was with the
My
guy
kids.
from Lost who was the villain
Ben.
of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Memento is so good. Yes, true, dude. That's a favorite movie of my wife and I. We watched that on like our second date. It was so good.
What a date movie. That was a hard
Dude,
movie to watch.
I don't want to tell you what the first movie. So there's a movie called Ravenous with what's the name of that actor? Anyway, really weird movie. That was our date number one movie, and it's a super twisted, weird movie, but we enjoyed it. But yeah, Memento is really fun. It's just really kind of twists your brain around.
It's like seeing the Joker movie on a date.
Yeah,
If you've ever seen that, that's an intense movie. Yeah.
That would be.
I mean, if you can get through that comfortably with a person, that probably means something, you know?
I think you're right.
You're like, it means you can do, all the trials of life, kids, and all the things that go along with it. It's like, you can stand
Right.
this. You're okay.
Yep. The sudden violence against people who weren't expecting it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what's that sound?
Oh, wow. Sarah watched the Red Wedding episode on their second date. That's pretty good. Love that.
Do you guys hear that? That's not just me, right?
I hear a whirring of some sort. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we are in a place with a bunch of gears and stuff. So it makes
Clockwork
sense.
Taskmaster Geartooth is up somewhere close. That's named.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This seems like it should be something.
Mm-hmm.
Placeholder, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mr. C. My wife hated it only because it was, and I loved it. Blade Runner 2049. It was really slow for sure.
Yeah,
but
what did you guys think of the original Blade Runner, if you've seen it?
I loved it. It's one of
Really?
my favorite movies.
Really?
I'm mostly for the visuals myself, but I had a hard
Desryn,
time when I
can
was
have
younger.
that
But
armor.
I was just trying to check to see if I got it.
I've tried to watch the original Blade Runner a bunch of times, and I don't know. It's very slow.
I know what, it did art-wise, as far as an inspiration, but I never want to watch it again.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
couldn't get into it.
2049 was different for me in that respect. That I did enjoy watching it, but it's long and slow.
Yeah.
So. All right, ornate.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
level 55? That
Whoa.
makes
Oh,
no sense, but that is insanely nice.
But it's cloth. I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
does it have a
Holy cow.
a thing socketed? I think
Yeah,
so.
It's got a adornment already. A clockwork spider silk. It's a adornment with a set, actually. Yeah, it's got a set bonus. Interesting.
That clank bolt guy must have been pretty much only for
There's
quest. He's
well,
already
there's
back up.
another cave down there.
Another
Oh,
cave.
there's the Taskmaster up here.
If you look in the direction I'm looking there, well, no, that's not it. Where was it?
Nice.
There was a cave somewhere
Got the sleeves.
that we
nice.
didn't go into. I guess we can go into it later.
I mean,
Hey, look at me. I'm all mismatched. I need some better looking stuff here.
That's so cool.
Yeah, true, dude. It's definitely a like sci-fi film noir, which is why I love those kinds of things, which is why I loved it. Like Maltese Falcon is also like a top movie of mine.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that genre never really appealed to me too much. It didn't really do anything for me. Raging Cyclone says that Blade Runner the first one has a great line. All those memories lost to time like tears in the rain. That's a good line.
Famously ad-libbed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who says that?
That whole speech while he's dying, most of it's ad-libbed.
Harrison Ford's character says that?
No,
No,
the
it's,
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger
Rutger
Hauer.
Hauer.
Oh, Rutger
Yep.
Hauer.
The guy who kind of looks like Sting.
Yeah, right.
I remember Rutger Hauer is memorable for me, but because he was in a movie called The Hitcher
The Hitcher.
in the 80s, and he was like a hitchhiker or something, and it was about his murderous spree across the. It was very, very creepy. And
You know what,
I
I
saw it
think-
when I was too young to watch it, I think, and it just
Was
kind of
was
started.
he in Lady Hawk?
Yes.
I thought that was him. I guess.
Yeah.
Another really good movie.
Pretty sure I saw that when I was a kid.
It was.
Oh, right
Those are
before
all,
he died.
Those movies all remind me of like going to like the video rental store and seeing the boxes. And they all had the cool box covers. Like I think I remember Lady Hawk's box cover and The Hitcher.
I rented so many
Maybe,
fantasy B movies from video
That's
stores.
the same one that didn't drop anything. I think he's just for the quest.
Oh, okay. Well,
We've
Wait,
we've
where's
lost
he?
something in
Oh.
life.
oh, he's he's going
Yeah,
up the
he's-
stairs.
This isn't EQ1. He's gonna path all the way over here.
Oh, that's kind of awesome, actually.
Here he
Oh, here he
comes.
comes.
At least
Oh,
he
wow.
didn't get lost on the way here and come back with 100 friends.
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of afraid of that.
Yeah, we've definitely lost something not having video stores to go to anymore.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah.
That was a memorable
Yeah,
and
I
enjoyable
miss
time.
them, especially the really small ones in an alley
Mm-hmm.
would have these incredible fantasy B movies.
Mm-hmm. Stuff you couldn't find
Collections.
anywhere else. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I like
Like
that.
a back alley with a guy in a coat, and he opens his coat and say, "Hey, look at these movies, kid."
You want some
Also, like
movies?
game stores, like you go to a game store now, and they're only carrying like 20 copies of whatever AAA crap has
Mm-hmm.
been
Yep.
put out.
Yep.
Gosh,
know.
I haven't been to a video game store in or at least not a video game store that's like a modern one. Like
Wow, they're barely game stores anymore. Now they just sell pop
Yeah.
Funkos and plushies, and
Yeah.
that's all they sell
Yeah.
these days. There's a game, what's it, the last surviving game store, like GameStop or whatever, not far from where I live, and I still look
Oh.
out when I drive by, and I'm like, oh, if only.
we got a drone.
I got him.
I remember when I
Okay,
was a
so
kid,
this guy's just trash.
there was a game store that's rented PC games like on disc, and before CDs, this is before CDs, and nobody rented PC games because they're easy to copy, right? You could just, disc copy was super a thing. And this one place did it, and I like rented so much stuff from there and copied all of it. I was like, hell yeah, I want that.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, nice.
Crazy. But... All right. I guess let's go to that northeast exit.
Well, they're still named above us. How do we get up there?
Yeah, that's the cave.
There's a... Is it the bridge that's right next to us?
It looks like it.
I think so. Looks like
Can
it
we
goes
go
up.
a little higher?
Yeah, looks like
Because
it.
the named is right above us.
Okay.
Mr. C. Yeah, good old behind the curtains at the video store. Everybody knew what was back there.
Right here. There we go.
Oh, this is like a
Yep.
little
Sneaky.
little shortcut.
Okay. All right.
Fighting on the beams.
And then
Please
we
don't
can check
knock
out
us off.
the cave that Crow spotted.
Yeah, I think the cave leads to the next area, it looks like. So that'll be the way to go after this. Wow, this just kind of keeps going up. I kind of like this room, actually.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
I like the verticality, and it reminds me of some Vanguard dungeons, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Reminds me a little bit of Velcator's from Everquest 1.
I don't like the color scheme. It's very
Yeah,
brown.
I don't really either, but I like the overall design, though.
Yeah, true,
Except
dude.
we can't slip on ice and fall to our death here.
Oh, we can. I'm sure we can find a way to fall to our death. We don't need ice. Yeah, true, dude. I remember
You know
the PC games having the free demos. Remember the demo discs in PC Gamer? Man,
Yeah, I was about to say, what I miss is those like 6-packs that had like 10% of a game, or 6 different games on it.
Mm-hmm. And once in a while, you got the full game for free. It was like they just gave away full games on the disc.
Demos aren't much of a thing anymore. There's a few companies that still do them regularly, but that's it.
It's funny you should say that. I downloaded a game on the VR game the other day, and it had a demo. And I'm like, it was so good. You know a game's good if they give you a demo because they want you to try it. They want you to see how good it is. Like games that don't do that, I like any game that offers a demo, I'm very much inspired to probably buy it.
Yeah, there's a program with Steam that basically is like all demos, and they have like a contest. And I'm
wow.
like, that is the best way to get good games.
Totally. Like people talk about free to play in the MMO space, and why would I pay for a game when everything's free to play these days? I'm like, that's not how to do it. Give a demo, get people hooked if it's a good game. Give them a demo, and then
Isle of Refuge, baby.
Right. Oh, nice.
Holy
bracers.
Is it just me, or do like the stats kind of like start going up?
Oh yeah, there's some
the next few levels.
Nice stuff in here.
Dang.
Sweet.
I'm gonna greed, so I hope I get it from. Therek won it again.
Did I win it again? I feel bad.
Therek's got loaded dice tonight.
I do. I'm sorry. It's...
He is needing.
just save it for when we get that level, you know.
Yeah, you're all good.
Honestly, if anybody wants it, just let me know.
No, it's all good. Nope.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Ben.
I have
like
it too.
Collector's editions that come with like more keys.
Yeah.
That actually come collector's editions that actually come with the game.
Oh, he said discs. Okay.
I could use a shield. I'll
that's
hit need. I'm
a
kidding.
buckler. I don't really care about a buckler, but physical media is kind of like a big topic right now. With Ubisoft.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ubisoft and
I saw that.
And streaming services deleting shows and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean that's been happening a while, right?
Yeah, the Ubisoft thing is different though. That's your games library, man. That's like games you've paid full price for. That's bull crap.
The thing with the streaming services though is that like it's content that they own that was like some of it was released for streaming, and then they're removing it from streaming, and so now it's like literally impossible to legally watch because it was never printed or anything like that.
Yeah. I know Steam has a way, and I read this a while ago, but Steam has a way you can put your Steam library on discs. Like you can actually burn games onto discs from your Steam library. I've never done it, but I've always sort of been tempted.
Tempting, yeah.
Yeah. Just in
It's kind of
case.
funny, you know. Here, we should probably make our way out, right? So I'm just gonna go here.
Yeah, Ben, I have that same collector's box. It's got the soundtrack, tracks you listen to.
Oh, is that
frequently
right,
back in the
Mr.
day.
C? Like, if they're just deleting accounts that don't have any purchased games, that's obviously not that big of a deal. But it really seemed like it was folks that had games that are purchased.
The tweet that I saw was somebody, commenting on it, and then they responded. It basically sounded like they were confirming, yeah, I mean, if you're inactive for 2 years, your stuff's gone. And then, so maybe it just requires a little looking into further. As always, usually you don't want to just pass judgment based on one
Right.
social media post or something like that, which is, so if that's the case, my bad.
But I mean, that kind of stuff has been brewing for a while, especially
Sure.
like even with other companies that just, go under. Like could you imagine if Steam died? Like
Mm-hmm.
that, like, I feel like there would actually be like government intervention, because like that would ruin an industry.
It would be, yeah, it would be really, really interesting to see how they would handle that, But I'm sure there's something in the agreement that we all click through, somewhere that said, hey,
Yeah.
if the company goes into bankruptcy, screw you.
Yeah.
You probably lose your stuff.
That is kind of why GOG has handled it a little bit better,
Yeah.
since they have you don't need the GOG launcher to play the games. They're all DRM free, so you can just download them. And once you've got them downloaded,
That's right.
you can put them on a disc or do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and GOG.
I don't use GOG myself, but I appreciate that.
I don't use
have
it
a
as
few
much as
games
I
on
used
there.
to. I used to use it all the time. I when I had the choice between that and Steam, I always chose GOG. But lately, it's not been my choice.
Oh, older games you want to always get on GOG because they
Yes.
work out of the box.
Like
um,
I've got almost every single Sierra game on GOG.
Yeah. Steam
Nice.
just gives you the game as is, and it's up to you to figure out how to get it to work. And there's been a few games that I've gotten on Steam that just don't work because they
Yeah.
don't work on modern systems anymore.
Yeah.
And they just give you the, like, basically if you were to go and find a disc of it, that's like the version that they're giving you.
Right,
Maybe
and
with some updates.
90%
But
of
GOG
those
will actually make sure they work.
Yeah, 90% of those don't work if you're doing it that way. Whereas GOG, you've got DOSBox and you've got all these emulator tools that you can you can load in your own parameters and do all that kind of stuff and make it work. I used to did it, like I got all the old Sierra games and then I would go in and change it because I had a Roland MT32 emulator too, so I could listen to them with the best
Oh,
possible
nice.
sound.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get a real Roland MT32, but I've never been able to
They're
afford one.
not
and
too
track one down.
expensive. They're like $250,
Yeah.
$300, I think.
That's about right. Yeah. But the emulator is pretty good. Like Munt is the emulator that I use.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty close. It's really hard to tell a difference if you're being honest.
I think Ross of Accursed Farms did a pretty good comparison of like the emulator versus the Roland
Mm-hmm.
on like one of the games that he played, and it's like it is different. It's a slightly different sound font,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Right.
Oh, hey, Therek, I just noticed you're level 45 now.
Yeah.
Are you locked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When did you ding? I don't
It
even...
was really early in the stream. It
Yeah, it was
like
pretty
right
Oh,
away.
okay. I was about to say, we've been killing enough heroics now. I'm like, man, are you not level 45? And I looked
No.
and it's like, oh, yeah.
I locked it right
Made
away. Ross's Game Dungeon. I don't know what that is. I'd have to check that. I should check that out.
Yeah, it's a YouTube show. He plays like mostly older games, or games that are like pretty obscure.
Oh, neat.
Usually both. Usually like old and obscure games.
No, that's right up my alley. I love that stuff.
hmm And he doesn't just play them though. He like talks about the history and stuff like that, and he talks about like why they might have done well or why they might not have done well.
Cool. I'll have to check
Yeah,
that out.
that's neat.
I'm into
It's
that.
pretty good. He's also the guy he did Freeman's Mind, which was like a what would you call that? A machinima. It was like a machinima for Half-Life,
Oh, I see.
and
Kinda
it was on machinima for a long time until machinima went under.
Cool.
And yeah, he has lots of rants against kind of what we were talking about like companies just like abandoning games and software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he
what's this
personally
one?
thinks that it should be like there
Oh,
should
it's
be some
switched.
congressional
Sorry.
action on like selling a product that has a unknown end date.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you might only get 2 years out of it. You might get 10.
Right.
You might only get a few months out of it.
And these days, in the MMO space, with stuff coming and going so quickly, right? Like games launch, and then the next thing you know, the servers are offline. Like there was one recently that was super quick. I don't remember which one it was, but
Bless.
was it Plus? No, it was something else.
No, there was another one. I'm straining to remember as well, but
Crazy.
was it
The
I mean, Bless
dark.
Online only
What's the
lasted
dark one?
Not-
darker and
Um,
darker, or
no.
dark.
Dark and darker. Yeah.
No,
Well,
that's
not
not
that
even
one.
an MMO. The one, it's like fairly PvP centric, right
Yeah,
there.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not Fractured.
my
Are you
gosh.
thinking of Fractured?
no, not Fractured. Oh my gosh, it was only up for a few months, and then they took it down. and
Jam
then
and
they're-
Earl. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just.
Oh,
we
was it
kept
one
just
of the
naming
was
games
it one of the
and-
Kickstarted ones? Was it Crowfall?
Crowfall.
Yeah, Crowfall. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Bless actually lasted less time than that because it like launched and then died like within a month or two, and then it launched again and
Bless
died even
Unleashed.
faster.
It's so stupid. That's so funny. Yeah, we played Bless on the 101. I mean, if you guys remember, I think we played.
Oh, did
Bless,
you?
yeah.
Another armor volume there.
Bless Unleashed, I think, is the version we played.
Yeah, that was the re-release.
Yeah, it was.
Was it bad?
Yes. It was rough. Like not bad in like a bad in like a this is not fun kind of way. Like you should go back and
Well, I
watch the
mean,
stream. It's pretty
if
fun.
Not in the
not
Michael
fun.
Jackson way.
Then what is it?
I don't know. It was unleashed, whatever it was.
Yeah, it needs to be leashed again.
Yeah, it needed to be released.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drac, not a proud moment for the 101. That was not our it was not our most positive Pantheon Plus moment. We struggled. We were on the struggle bus to stay positive on that one.
I guess to be a little bit fair to the game, it was a like it was Asian game, and it was like a little bit more popular in like Korea before, and it was really the U.S. launch that flopped really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens kind of often, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's not the worst MMO we've played on the show either. There was definitely worse MMOs.
What
that we
is
played.
the worst MMO you've played
I mean,
on the show?
I don't want to.
Would be Fractured.
No, I'm gonna go with Lost Ark. Honestly, for me personally, was the
Oh.
worst one. I hated Lost Ark. I hated it so much. I know people would disagree with that, but I liked Fractured more than I liked Lost Ark.
Wow.
I know.
If Drac was here, he'd clip that.
Drax here.
And then send it directly to Nathan.
We all have our things.
Well, I guess his name isn't up, but alas.
Oh, yeah. I don't see anything on. You could have asked one of us with tracking. I
I-
don't see anything on tracking.
I figured, maybe a placeholder or something, because sometimes the placeholder gives AA, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. Like I played Lost Ark, and it wasn't even like it was supposed to be like a Diablo style thing, and it wasn't even like that part of it wasn't even very fun.
Yeah. It was like Bless, but in a top-down isometric version. And I'm like, at least Bless was in a 3D realized space.
I can't do isometric. No way.
Yeah.
I'd suggest trying to do the OG isometric game and do Ultima Online, but that game is like
I suggested that. I did bring that
Pretty
up.
I
painful
still
to
think
play.
you should.
it's pretty painful to play though these days.
Well, hey, you guys.
From like a UI and perspective and that sort of thing.
Maybe
managing your bag. I mean, come on. Who
Dude.
doesn't want to?
Bag Tetris is real.
I enjoyed the crap out of Ultima Online when it was new, and was like the only thing to play like that. But when I tried to go back to
Holy.
it, I was like, "Whoa, this is like deciphering hieroglyphics."
I mean, I only got in for like a private server, so many years after the fact.
Mhm.
But like, I was like, oh my gosh, like I wish I had a computer for this back in the day, because
Me too.
I loved it. Just like the concept, it was super
Yeah.
clunky, like all the old games, right? But like the
There's
stuff
still
you could
things
do was
that it did that has not been repeated in any game since.
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
It's a classic. I bought it. I have a clear memory of going to the game store. I think it was like a Future Shop. I bought it and got home super excited, got the box, got the CD, got everything, put it in the computer, and it was like so unplayably, like my computer couldn't handle it. I didn't have the internet for
Oh.
it. My PC was barely above the minimum specs. And I couldn't, it wouldn't run. So I was just completely out. And I've always wanted to go back and try it and couldn't.
I remember playing that on a 14-inch CRT.
that's
I was-
huge.
That's a big
Probably
one.
probably a maximum resolution of like 640 by 480.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's back in the day. If I could turn my camera on right now, I'll show you guys and see if you can see this thing. Look,
Here,
I have a
wanna see this.
286 12 megahertz computer right there. That is my retro PC with an actual CRT,
Oh,
with an original Sound Blaster,
nice.
with a old IBM keyboard. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's,
That's one hell of a nerd flex there, man.
oh,
Is
if I-
it Sound Blaster or AdLib?
No, it's an original Sound Blaster.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I love it.
Awesome.
It needs a new 3.5-inch drive because the one that's in there is busted. But other than that, it's in perfect working
We've
order.
got waterwork, operator mouse screw.
Mouse screw.
Mouse screw. Oh, mouse screw.
Do we now? Okay, that's the next room.
That is pretty awesome, Therek. I love seeing.
Yeah,
I kind of wish I didn't never thought about
Cool.
it back in the day that some of that old
Oh, someone
equipment
pulled the.
might be the only way to play certain games.
Right, and I've got the bookcases behind me too that have all my old games, so I can actually play the real games on the real hardware on that machine. Most of them, not the CD. It doesn't have a CD drive in there, so anything it has to be
That's
on floppy
awesome.
disk. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was sort of always wanting to get a real old computer because my first computer ever was a 286 12, and I managed to somehow recreate it. One of
All
these
right, let's
days,
kill all these ads before we get that drone.
one of these days for a stream, I'll load it up and play some games on it for y'all.
But like Ultima Online had this thing where like mining nodes, no. Just go up to a rock anywhere and start mining.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and like go up to like a mountain, just go up to the mountain and start mining the mountain. And just start mining. Cut down a tree, cut down an actual tree in the world, just cut it down. Get
Yeah.
some wood, get some lumber.
Yeah. And then have somebody come along and steal all your shit and be sad.
And yeah, and literally just go reach into your bags and take everything. Well, you didn't even notice.
Oh, we got another drone. Okay. This is gonna be a long fight. Use your mana stone if you got it.
Yeah, Gateway E machines, sure, dude. I remember those. Everybody had a Gateway E machine.
Yeah, our first computer, and I was very late.
Uh-oh.
You got that, ManofRohan?
Yep.
Okay. It's just like a HP Pavilion. It was.
I had one of those HP
I
Pavilion.
mean, like I said. Oh,
Healer's
Vin
down.
is down.
Oh no.
Oh, Vin is down.
No heals.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Is
your brother?
You might have dotted it or something because you keep waking up.
Just try to kill this. Try to kill this.
Oh, I'm almost dead.
Work on
And-
it.
I'm
Oh.
dead.
Oh darn it.
My death procced, so I'm out.
And the Rangers, the Rangers not long for this world.
I actually didn't see what happened there. 'Cause I thought I had aggro, but
I had it. That this drone, I was able to mez him over and over, and it was fine. And then just all of a sudden, he just wouldn't keep mez.
Weird.
So I don't know what was going on.
was it just him that killed Vin?
Yeah, he like broke and then killed him, and then
You
and I
were
tried to miss him
were
again.
breaking Mez. You might have had your auto attack on or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Coddleshire, you should totally do that. Some Windows 3.1 stuff on a virtual machine. That would be fun to see.
Oh, okay. Before I had a like actual family computer, my aunt bought for $50 a Windows 3.1 machine that was like kind of busted, and it just sat in our shop, like not even like in the house. It was like in our like dusty ass like workshop. And then when I was like, I want to say 11, I tried to like clean it up and everything, and so technically I did use Windows 3.1 for a bit. There wasn't anything to do. We didn't have internet, so like it was just paint,
Yeah, yeah.
like. But so technically I did use an older PC,
Yeah.
but
Well, there you go, man. It's kind of they're kind of fun to work with if you're comfortable with old tech and doing all the things you need to do.
We had a DOS machine that I played Eye of the Beholder, Commander Keen, and Doom, and Wolfenstein on, and a few other things.
Yeah, that's awesome. The good old days.
can we smuggle through this? 'Cause I don't really
Sure.
want to kill all these solo mobs again.
Yeah.
Stick together.
Crow had a thought. She's paused.
Do you see? Oh, this guy will see invis, the scrapper. I do see
Yeah,
something
just
called Black
don't-
Bolt the Steel Cutter.
Black Bolt the Steel Cutter.
Who's right
Oh
in
yeah,
front
he's
of
right
us.
here. We haven't killed him yet, so I guess we may as well, huh?
Yeah, we definitely should.
All right, fine.
He's also kind of in the way.
Zach McCracken. That game, I never played that game, and I always kind of like resented it because it was kind of a ripoff of like the LucasArts games and I think it was I don't remember who made that game, but it was definitely like inspired by the LucasArts and
Like the
Sierra.
Monkey Island games?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, speaking of that era, I just found out this week, and I guess maybe I should have known before, but they're remaking Riven. The people who made
Yeah.
Riven are redoing Riven.
Yeah, and this is different because there was an HD release of Riven, of Mist and Riven.
Yeah.
But they're just like completely remaking it in a different engine,
Yeah.
right? They also released. I found out recently they released a new game. I don't remember what Firmament, called Firmament.
Yep.
That's the name of it.
They
That's
did.
very similar to Mist and Riven.
Yeah, I mean that's what that Cyan is good for. Oh yes, thank you.
Oh, that's
Neat.
nice.
That's really good.
That's pretty nice.
Ow.
Technically, no. Is that a big upgrade for any of you guys?
Yeah.
Not for
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass on it because it's not a big upgrade.
Raging Cyclones. Are they also going to remake Pissed? I remember that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That was funny that somebody was so because Mist was such a frustrating game in some ways.
I played
Yeah,
the
they-
Mist on like school PCs.
Yeah,
and
they
I
did.
loved it.
It was everywhere.
Well,
Everybody had a copy.
because you got it free with your Hewlett Packard.
Yes, it was.
Our,
like-
Yeah.
Our school
Uh,
PCs,
smuggle,
for some
please.
reason, had MDK on them, just on the computer.
Really, that's a good game
fun.
too.
Yeah.
MDK
Yeah,
was
it
a
is.
great game.
I never got to like play it after that. I don't think I beat it because it gets really difficult.
Smuggle,
but,
please.
Oh, sorry.
We could go straight to the dam if we go through the water from the center.
What?
Oh yeah, we can just swim upstream. Yep.
Yeah.
That's totally a thing you can do.
That's the room we were heading toward.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
Am I speaking Chinese today? I don't know.
No, it's just the context. I think it wasn't present.
Sometimes your brain has to put the pieces together, even though there's only one piece.
That's still a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm very excited because it's Rand Miller, I think is his last name. His brother's not a part of it, but the Rand is the original.
Rand McNeil? Is that what it is?
No, I think it's Miller. Rand and
Okay.
Robin Miller.
Yeah, that sounds right.
are the original guys, and so he's like they're turning over the ownership or the CEO ship or whatever you want to call it of Cyan to other people that are they have been for a while basically, but he is involved, and then the original other co-producer of Ribbon is there.
Quick
That's
name
like
check. Klak'Anon
Yeah,
Warhulk.
Klak'Anon, Warhulk, and Heavy Metal Guardian Bruticus, which we already killed.
Let's go for the Warhulk. It's a little bit of a detour, but if it's up,
Is he like an event? He's like white is all I ask. It's white mask, so I'm
It might be, yeah.
like an event or something like that. Oh, is this the Mechna Magic thing we're going to? Clockwork assembly. Oh, Clockwork assembly thing.
Mechana Magic. It's like I think fake Disney something, Mechana Magic or something.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh,
This is
this
cool.
looks like it's gonna be fun. Okay.
Ooh, all right, now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice work.
If only we got experience for it.
AA. I'm getting AA off the wazoo, sir.
So I'll interrupt our old folks game talk,
Hey now.
with a little bit of lore.
Oh,
right,
yes,
right.
please. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you for it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it too. So, the gnomes known for making clockworks, and if you ever visited Akhenon and Everquest 1, it was filled with clockworks, and they had clockwork guards, they had clockwork like sweepers, they had a clockwork king, like a clockwork administrator, and just clockworks everywhere, and they built them to make their lives easier. But then when the shattering and the rending happened, they got the gnomes were afraid of stuff happening, and so they left Akhenon, like a lot of races left their home before settling in Kinos. But they left most of their clockworks behind, and over time the clockworks got they kind of realized that, like, hey, they can do things on their own, and so they just kind of had this like awakening and realizing that they could be self-sufficient, and it basically became somewhat self-aware, and they started rebuilding or they started building Akhenon to fit them and renamed it Klak'Anon.
That is very cool.
Yeah,
in the
they're real
500
creative.
Yep, in the 500 years, well, they're machines.
Cut them some slack.
Yeah, in the 500 years of the between the reckoning and now, and along the way, they discovered that they could create these they could create these magical batteries that they could install in themselves. And they actually have kind of learned to channel and use magic, which is not supposed to be possible since they're machines.
I know the
very
battery
cool.
thing comes into play if we ever kill the Clockwork King. I remember that being part of the fight, right?
And if you ever did the Plane of Innovation raid in EverQuest 1, the boss there was the mana clockwork behemoth. Like, I can't remember the full name of it, but it was like because it was like this big clockwork behemoth that ran off of mana and magic, which is not supposed to be possible.
That is neat. I could listen to that stuff all day long. That's pretty cool, man. All these little
Oh
things.
man, that makes me wish we went through the Clockwork the raid version here, because like I remember those actually being like mechanics that you contended with, like the mana, even the mana thing. Like I remember that, even though I didn't really pay too much attention to the lore back then.
Super cool.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw, but it says destroying the engineers seems to have caused the pre-assembled clockworks to twitch.
Did see that, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to kill all the guys flying around because, that could make things escalate pretty quickly.
Like, this guy over here is just sitting here waiting. He's going to activate soon. Got a feeling, at least.
You did say we have to wrap up a bit early, right there?
Yeah. So we're gonna end the stream at about quarter to 8 my time here, Central Time. So
Okay.
we got about 20 minutes left, but I gotta
Plenty of time to do a cool event.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's talking about old folks? My character is the same age as me. Well, in 2 weeks, I'll be that age.
Oh my gosh.
My character's catching up to me pretty quickly. Although I wish I could lock my experience in real life.
Yeah, right?
You know?
Nice.
Like
Now
I
that
could-
would be cool.
Yeah. Why I just need, you know,
Who didn't put that in the game?
give me AA points. Don't give me real experience in real life.
Yeah, there you go.
Old folks computing with old MMO fantasy computing. Dude, that's my language. Those are my people.
Yeah, the worst part of getting older is you remember being young.
And the phrase that youth is wasted on the young just gets truer and truer as you
Yes,
get older.
absolutely. Yep.
Man,
Let's maybe like move out kind of over here just in case all of
Yeah,
those guys
I
activate.
see an army forming. Really, there's a lot more than I thought there were. Oh yeah, they're gonna get twitchy again after this guy.
Yeah, I'm killing these engineers. Just we're starting to get more drones.
getting twitchy with it.
I like this room. Like the aesthetics of this room actually are pretty.
Yeah, it's cool. It
Cool.
feels like a little factory.
Let that drone go.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. If the drone gets nearby, feel free to, shoot him or something,
Sure.
just to get him out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Where is
He just flew to the east there.
he? Oh, I didn't even see him.
He'll probably be popping out again. Maybe right about when we finish killing this. Got him.
Nice.
Don't worry, guys. I'll use my master strike on this clockwork.
Heck yeah.
Thank God I was waiting.
I have one more thing. I need the ocular device, and that's it.
Yeah, I got it all tonight, so it worked out perfect.
I need to eliminate 2 more Mecha Magica battle drones and 4 assault drones.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, for the built to kill quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there were a few in here, or I saw feathers, but oh no, that must have been for the lore and legend.
I need a grease to finish. I need
Alright.
one of these guys to give me the grease.
This is the last engineer on this side, so just be wary. Woo, there it is.
Oh, nice.
Hang on,
Chain.
here it come. Chain. Really good chain.
Oh,
Stuff's
here they
happening.
come.
Stuff's happening.
And there's new pathers, so
Oh
just
boy.
heads up.
As the pathers, if you can, but we got
They're
these-
just not close yet, so
Yeah, if they get on us, but I think we have 2 encounters here. I think maybe we don't got it.
I will.
All right,
Yeah, no, that guy's got some hit points.
I'm gonna
Going
parry for a while, so hopefully
Down, going down super
hopefully I
slow.
won't take much damage for a few seconds here. Oh, I think I reposted, so it. All right.
It's really difficult to see what to mez, so I'm
Yeah,
just mezzing where I
Yeah.
can.
I feel for you
All
here.
right. Activated Clack. No, never mind. That works. All right, my death save just procced, and I'm down.
Oh,
Oh, they're all on Vindini. Dang.
And I'm just gonna start attacking.
Yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah,
Dang.
that was a lot.
Ah, darn. I'm
It's a
down.
bit, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Too many bots.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Too many bots, too
I honestly
many
don't know how we could have done better there because like we were kind of pinched, you know. So
Yeah. Do you want to go check
Well-
out Meldrath's real quick while we're? I mean, we got like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe not.
Well, we'd
That's
ha-
not enough time.
Mines of Meldrath, we'd have to go back out into Steamfont, run to
Oh.
the mines, and
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
it's
that
not
far,
good.
but
Port us to Steamfont.
oh,
uh,
Steampunk's like right behind us.
yeah.
Never mind. We only got 15 minutes. I don't want to start
Okay.
something new.
Let's just smuggle back up, and maybe we'll try the event again because we
Sure.
should be able to just go straight there, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I wonder if we can pull back into the hallway-ish.
yeah,
'Cause those
I
guys
would
are not-
definitely do that in retrospect for sure.
Did we not?
Sorry, my fault. I lagged behind.
Oh.
I broke the smuggle.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
also-
all stick together.
I also might have
Smuggling.
moved.
Smuggling.
Yeah, let-
Smuggling.
I tend to move a little too fast in stealth, so I gotta let Des lead.
Your little fast hops.
Oh my gosh, that dude's up again.
I think since he's for that one quest, he's like pretty much always up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I've told some of you that my mom is like one of the biggest chauvinists I've ever met. And every time you guys keep saying smuggling, I just am reminded she always talked about smuggling melons. About herself. I'm like, okay, mom.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I thought we were making old people jokes. That's
Yeah.
like the ultimate old person joke.
Yeah.
Oh. Think you just woke chat up.
Yeah. I've lived a colorful life. I'll say that.
That's how they describe you when you get old and you just make nothing but off-color jokes and like bad taste jokes. They're like, oh, he's a colorful individual.
It's a colorful.
Gulo with the melon.
Can I just not count? Oh, there we go. Okay.
No.
Nice.
With
the
the
melon emoji?
Oh
Are they all back up? Oh, everything's back up.
no, it's not all back up. Okay.
can-
Do we want to try the tunnel? We'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
hold it
let's
here. Could you drop the smuggle so I can body pull? Thank you. Wow, they do not have much of an aggro radius.
Is that just one?
Yep.
Nice. That spider's also there too, in case someone does an AOE.
Yeah, I'll probably get it. They're just single ups, right? So. It's just one encounter, so.
I'll have you guys know that Master Strike took out a whole half a bub from him, so worth it.
I mean,
Thank you for carrying the team.
yeah.
Got to tighten my old weightlifting belt, carrying the whole team.
You've been waiting for this moment your whole MMO career.
Let us know if your back's getting sore from.
I was about to say that the idea of like, oh man, I'm super carrying these noobs and all that is like, semi-toxic, but it does create some really funny like moments. I remember the few times I played ranked in League of Legends, one of our team members, like right before we won, like posted in our team chat. They're like, "Hey, I can't even remember who the person was playing, but they addressed this person that went like 28-2 on our team, while everybody else just like lost, but it still was enough to like, win." And one of my teammates was like, "Hey man, I'm really sorry if you need like medical help after this for all of your back, for all the strain on your back. But thanks for carrying us."
It's pretty good.
The cat has decided to be part of the stream.
Oh, hi, cat.
That's right, Drac. The game that I watched 3 times more than I play.
Oh gosh, I've watched so much League of Legends.
It's a very, if you know what's going on, it's a very good watchable esport to me.
I'd have no idea what's going on now, but
I used to enjoy, and this is after I stopped playing, but I liked watching H1Z1, whatever it became.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
There is an ad here. The drone.
Hey,
Drone got me on the way back in.
caffeine injected. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Hey.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Mez got thrown. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are enjoying it. It's good. Stream's about to end in about 10 minutes, but we've had a good time. Lots more to go of
Yeah.
EQ2. If you're into EQ2, stay tuned because we are going to be playing this for quite a while.
We didn't even do much of Klak'Anon. After we noped out of the instance, it's been not particularly like fast going. I don't know. I've been liking the pacing actually.
The drops have been great.
and
Yeah.
it hasn't been easy. We haven't been just stopping everything.
Yeah, that's the best part. Feels dungeony. Feels real.
Yeah, exactly. Feels real.
Feels real.
Except for the no XP.
Yeah, but hey,
It's so salty.
what that tells me is that when we finally do get to the point where we're making that last push, right?
Mm-hmm.
We having to do our dungeons, that like there's actually a reason to do the dungeons and not just like skip 90% of the content because we leveled past it.
There are some really good dungeons left, too.
Yeah. I'm actually very excited for some of the dungeons in Rise of Kunark that's coming next month. Like, ROK had a lot of things I didn't like, but God, some of the dungeons are like
it's exciting.
some of my favorites.
And a lot of this is going to be all new for me. I've never done any of those dungeons. Like, I'm really into this new, seeing something I've never seen before.
Well, we have some serious leveling to do.
Yeah.
That's what if we're gonna do that. So.
Did you do much of Desert of Flames?
He's up.
Therek?
No, I did not.
Okay, good. We definitely looking forward to that as
Lots
well.
of fun stuff in there.
Yeah, Desert of Flames has a lot of really fun dungeons. Some of them we might have to do 3 or 4 in a night because some of them are pretty short.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds
Especially the one. There's all those like little ones, where.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pull this ad first. Actually.
Yeah, do the ad, then we'll do the boss, and then we'll call it a stream.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah, caffeine injected says I'm off to play Baldur's Gate 3. I just got my key for my Baldur's Gate 3 email a couple days ago, and I have now installed it, and it is ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got a side job coming up this weekend that is basically like 100% so I can buy Baldur's Gate.
Is that what you're gonna tell them? You're like, hey, thanks for the paycheck.
No, he knows. Like, I actually,
somebody who understands the need.
It's like, hey, I need like $60.
Nice. It's my BG3 money.
I'm gonna watch people, and then I'm just gonna buy Starfield, and I'll dig into that one.
Yeah. That's good.
All right. How do we want to? Oh, there's still a bunch of guys just wandering around. So, 2.
Okay.
These are just the single ups, though. So it's like.
Child's play.
So I think ideally we would fight him kind of in this corner. Like I don't want to fight him in the cave. That's lame.
Do what you got to do to
Agreed.
win, man.
You know.
Wow.
Come on now.
Random ornate chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Have a good night, caffeine injected. See you later.
See ya.
See you, caffeine injected.
Guy's been around the Pantheon community forever.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Pantaloons.
Nice pants.
Nice.
Derek, if you win these,
No, I'm
oh
not. I'm
my
not.
goodness,
I'm not
it's
rolling
really
on them.
Or last time.
It's the same set as the last cloth ones.
Yeah, it is.
I've
So-
already won too much, so I'm declining. So you guys roll on it.
Oh no,
I
you should.
declined as well.
Oh.
It's cloth gear, so
Cloth gear.
it should be for.
Yeah, it's for casters. It's not for.
Yeah.
It's not for
Yeah.
rangers.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right. I think we've got a clear enough space. So are you guys ready?
Ready?
Oh, I saw the pre-heal. So, here we go.
Debuffs
What am I
incoming.
doing? Why am I getting in front of him, Wilson?
Wilson.
I mean,
Wilson.
if you like riposte damage,
Like, jeez, what am I doing?
although I mean I don't think he's not really doing much, honestly.
You're so excited by those new pants. You just lost all sorts of time and space.
Well, I wanted to get a good look, and so I was like scrolling out my camera. I'm like, oh wait, oh what? I actually got to fight. Jeez.
Yeah, he's not really doing much.
He's no War Hulk I've ever seen.
Maybe his like the whole thing with him is just that he comes with like 1,000 ads.
Yeah, that's his
Like,
thing.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. Maybe this is
He's a little-
phase
Yeah.
one.
He's a little tearful. Oh, where are they?
Phase 1. Oh,
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have a mechanic or something like that.
yeah. He doesn't even do like a knockback or anything like the other guys were doing.
Is he just...
Well, no, I meant a little guy to repair him.
that would be funny if a little
Thank you, treasured.
bot came in and started repairing him.
Chain, hey, chain for the chain wearers.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm needing on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need on those ones too.
Chain for the chain wearers.
Chain
Should.
for the chain.
All right, so
Hey,
we've got 3 more rooms
fate.
in this dungeon that we haven't really
Grass.
done. But
Okay, well, let's put a bookmark in it here, and maybe we can come back and do these next week, or maybe something else. We'll see.
or Obelisk of Lost Soul.
Yeah, maybe
Oh
Obelisk
yeah,
Castle
we can do that.
next week.
That
Yeah.
sounds really fun.
Where am I going here?
I think Obelisk is like a few levels lower, so we should have.
Yeah, we'll go through a lot faster.
Okay.
Yeah, slightly easier times. Not an easy time, but not
Yeah.
a
Well-
super difficult time.
We'll get that set up for next week. And Fate, if you want to learn some more lore, that was awesome. I'm down for that. So
I'll have to see what I can dig up.
I know you you can
Awesome.
do it. Right on. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. And remember that we stream every Tuesday and Thursday on our Twitch on Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern for the 101 group. And as well, we have Quest and Coffee coming up this weekend again. And that's now a weekly show. That's Sundays at noon Eastern here on the channel. We're playing Celeste, Crown of the Magister, me, Fate, Sparrow, and Grogu. Having a great time with that. So definitely would love to see you come out for that. But thanks, guys. And everybody say goodnight.
Night.
All right.
Night,
Good night.
everybody.
Night, folks.